How a Nigerian governor was wrongly impeached for saying no to corruption. Pastor Dr. Paul Enenche, welcome to the news. And please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. The founder of the Dynamics International Gospel Center, Pastor Dr. Paul Enenche, who spoke 3 hours ago at 2022 General Assembly Leadership Conference, narrated a story about a Nigerian governor who was wrongly impeached for saying no to corruption. According to Pastor Dr. Paul Enenche, from 52 minutes 42 seconds into the video, leaders accept responsibilities, leaders see the total picture, and leaders command influence and respect. Real leaders do not force respect because they earned it from impact and character. When you have impact, you command influence. When you have character, you command respect. A governor of a state in Nigeria named Impeachead was impeached some time ago. Why was he impeached? They brought a contract that was highly related for him to approve, and he crashed it with what he believed was the accurate figure for that contract, because he did not have the majority in the state assembly, and those who wanted to make more money from the contract ganged up against him and impeached him. The case eventually got to the court. When the case finally got to the Supreme Court in the country, the judge had to investigate the case properly, and he discovered the governor was wrongly impeached for trying to put an actual figure to the contract. That was how the governor was restored back to office, and he went to go on another tenure. It was his governor character that spoke for him. He said no to corruption. Keep speaking the truth, not like, okay, keep speaking the truth. Okay, well, this is what I'm going to say. In Nigeria here, the thing is, I'm going to even ask this question. Let's say, okay, everyone in Nigeria now, people will say, we don't want the old politician, we don't want recycled politician. But let me ask you and I've asked this question before. Are we going to be able in 10 years and 20 years to come? Do you know that me and you are going to become the leader? That tomorrow will be the talk of tomorrow. How are we prepping for it? Are we already taking disciplinary actions of saying no to corruption? Saying no to bribe? Are we already taking are we disciplining ourselves already that, okay, no matter come what may, I will say the truth? Are we already taking disciplinary actions for, okay, I'm going to keep standing up for the truth no matter what? Are we standing up, are we already taking or shaping ourselves to the point where that, our character is something that is, people will want to point their hands and emulate? Are we already taking lessons? Because at the end of the day, let me tell us, now we get all those things. It is us. So I want us to just make sure that we have prepped ourselves, not when that time comes, we are still going to be having that problems. In fact, it's going to be a big shame if we still have that problems. I want to know if we have prepared for it. I want to know if we are at the same people, we are also doing the same thing they're doing. We're not preparing and we believe that time the grace to rule the country is going to fall upon us. No, we should prep from now. Sincerely. You want to go back, you want to be a president, or let's say for instance, if you are the ones at the helm of affairs, what difference are we going to make? What exactly are we going to be doing? Are we going to continue the lines, or are we going to be preparing? Because let me even say this, I've said it before, to become the president, I want to believe that there is something that's poured that's taught in you. To become the president, how am I going to put it now? Let me just say the president. There is something must have, just like to become a doctor, to become a nurse, to become a surgeon. There's something that has poured it. People tell their inspiring stories. Oh, it was because when I was so years old and I went to the hospital and my dad was not feeling too fine. We thought we were going to lost it. My dad, at the end of the day, he came back home and I vowed to be a doctor. Or because of this thing happened and that one happened, this is the reason why I ignored it. That is just it. Are we prepped for it already? Because some presidential candidates, if they come out now, they cannot even see anything. That is to say, these people, they're not even bothering their head about us at all. All right. No need of mentioning him. I've already known the person. He's no other person than P2B, the man of the people. So like I said, if we reach our turn, are we going to do well? Let me say it, you're not going to receive the grace, just like those who are single now. And if you ask them why they double date, or if you ask them why they cheat in their relationships, I'm sorry, I'm just using this as a scenario, they're going to tell that they're single. At the end of the day, now what thing you do when you date single, now you go feed do in marriage. The grace to stick to one person will not come upon you. It will not come upon you. It is how you have, it is the discipline you have gathered over time that is going to guide you then. So it is when you come out and how are we going to be better? I'm just saying, we that are accusing these people, are we going to do better? That is a very thought-provoking. It's very thought-provoking. We should go back and go back to ourselves and see how we can be better. All right. No other person than P2B. That is why Nigeria needs to be obedient so that he can change the National Assembly budget padding and contract padding, thereby saving money to revive the economy. It can only be one man in Nigeria, the leader and driver of the obedience movement. Well, and this thing that we see today is very, very, how am I going to put it? It's very common everywhere. I've heard stories where a contract was given to a particular person, and the person that gave the contract went and said, okay, I want to inflate the price. The price of this contract is supposed to be 100 billion, but please, can you make it 200 or 150 billion or 130 billion? And people say, no, it's not possible. What we have here, the companies who still do that. In fact, they refer to those companies as people who know guessing, people who know woke, people who know stay woke. You understand? That person will reject this thing, and before you know, the person might even go and rubbish the company in the presence of those that, are giving him the job. Oh, this company is not, let's look for another one. And maybe you get another one that will tell you, don't worry, you want what? It's 100 billion, want 200 billion. We'll tell the people 200 billion. You understand? That is why you hear that monies for road were given. And yeah, those roads were substandard. You understand me? Good. Okay. Well, at the end of the day, all I'm here to say that just as we come out and judge those politicians, we should also know that we also need to work on ourselves. Yes, we should remember to work on ourselves. All right. Well, at the end of the day, let us develop good character, because one day we're going to be sitting at the points where these people are sitting. What is going to stand is the discipline. What is going to guide us is the discipline we have over time. You have developed over time. All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come here next time, enjoy the rest of the day.